don't subscribe. Alright guys, I'm sick right now. Had to skip school today. But we still got some work done. I worked on the website and I wanted to talk with you guys about the importance of not quitting when you fail. Of course, you're thinking, oh yeah, I know this. This is common sense. However, after this video, I think you will have a different understanding about what it really means to not quit when you fail. Like 2 years ago, my friend introduced me to this concept of failing 10 times, trying 11 times. I remember 2 years ago, we were trying to get better at different stuff, different aspects of life. And our goal was always, yeah, it's gonna be funny, but our goal was to fail 10 times instantly, because in our mind, the 11th time will be the successful time, the successful attempt. So we wanted to fail. Because most people, when you hear fail 10 times and try 11, it means fail and then try again. But we changed it to wanting to fail, because even though you know you should, or even though you know if you fail you should try again, you don't want to fail, but failing is what you need to do. You want to fail. So our mindset of failing 10 times, then trying 11, we wanted to fail 10 times to get to that 11th place. Because even if the 11th attempt is also a fail, you're still better than after failing the first time, or the second time, or the third time. You want to fail. That's the mindset switch you need to do. You want to fail. For example, now with the coding, doing the website, every time we work together, we fail. We fail. There's a quote saying like 80% of coding is failing. And that's very true. You want to fail. Because when you fail, you can learn. When you learn, you get better. It's the same with like practicing for a test at school. Yeah, you get very discouraged when you fail at a question that's kind of easy. But because you failed, you've already failed. You've already failed that question. So, because you've already failed at it, you won't fail at it at the test. Like, imagine you avoid failing when you're practicing and you get that question. Because you haven't failed on that question, you will fail on it on the test. Instead, try to fail as many times before the test, because then you failed already on those questions. So if you get them, you've already failed, you've already done it, you've already learned. Just that switch in your brain, switching the failing into wanting to fail. Like, because when you hear the word fail, you're like, oh, taken back. You want to fail. You desire to fail. Fail 10 times, try 11.